wave them high. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Red Elephant Art Club. Oh, I'm excited today. We're going to do a fun project. It's all about an ornament and it's going to be really cool. And the book that I wanted to share with you is called The Broken Ornament. It got delayed, so back ordered, so I don't have it to share with you right now, but I'll try to post it on this video after I receive it this week. Hopefully it's supposed to come in this week. So anyway, I want you to get some of your supplies together. We're going to do a painting project with acrylic paint, all right, and some watercolors too. So it's going to be a mixed media. So some things you're going to need are these sponges. Teachers, I know that you all received these. You're also going to need one of these like small IKEA cereal bowls. I'm sure everyone has one of those, hopefully. And you're going to need some acrylic paint, white, red, black, and green. You're going to need some paint brushes, some watercolors, and paint brushes. I'll go over with that in a minute with you. And also make sure you have your paper. You're going to need the big white tablet. And make sure all the children have smocks on. And of course, you're going to need some water. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Let's go over all the things again that you're going to need. Okay, you're going to need acrylic paint, black, green. It doesn't have to be this color green, but any color green, white, and red. That's the acrylic paint. You're going to need some watercolors. You're going to need red, green, and blue. All right, you're also going to, oh, I didn't tell you, we also need brown acrylic paint, just a little bit. All right, and you're going to need some water. You're going to need a big paintbrush and a little paintbrush. You're either going to have the children use a black permanent marker. Don't use a washable marker. It will just smear. So either this or a black pastel. Oil pastel, okay? So I'm going to try to using it with a marker and see how that works. And then you're going to also need these sponges. All right, we're going to use a variety of different shapes here and a bowl. And this is just for tracing. Let me think if there's anything else. Water, I guess. I think I said that. And just make sure all the children have a smock on, all right? Okay, I think we can begin. Well, the first thing we're going to do is put this bowl upside down on the paper. And here's the top right here. And as you can see, I'm going to put it down. This is going to be our ornament. So I don't want it way down here on the bottom, or you won't. I'm going to put mine about right there. More to the right side of the paper and towards the bottom. All right. And then just have the kids take a marker and trace around it. Now, some of the younger kids may have a hard time. May need help them. There. Okay, that's good. That's our ornament. All right, now we're going to put the top of the ornament on. So we're going to find the top right up here, and we're just going to make like an angle here, an angle there, and then go across. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to be like making this hanging from a branch of a Christmas tree. So all we have to do is take your marker and put it towards the top of the page and go like this. Just kind of make a branch going out. Okay, and now we're going to make the hanger that's going on the tree, and all I want you to do is put a dot right here, and I want you to go down here like this, and then another one like that. Okay, and that's all the drawing that we're going to have to do for right now. The next step is we're going to paint. We're going to paint the background of our painting with gray paint. So we're going to make that. So we're going to get your paintbrush wet. And now black is really a strong color. So you only need just a dot of that black and a lot of white. So you're going to mix it here until you get the right color you like. You're not going to want it very dark. I need a little bit more. I'm just going to add just a little bit at a time in it onto the white. And of course, if I get too much black, I can add more white. But like I said, it's very strong. So you just want to add just a little bit at a time till you get the color you like. Okay, and I think I have it. The gray I like. Okay, so maybe we might need more light over here. Is that better? Hope so. Okay, I think I want to do a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. And then we're going to paint the entire background of this paper with gray paint. Okay, and make sure that you go one direction. If your paint gets a little dry, just add some water. Go one direction. It's not a good idea to go this way and then this way or circles. It's better to go all in the same direction, up and down here. Well, that's how I'm doing it. Okay, don't worry about going over that line there, but try to avoid going inside your ornament. But you do want to get right up to the edge and maybe go around it. See how the black the black marker will show through. So, but we don't want to paint the inside of the ornament. Okay. So I'm going to just paint this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for a second. I'm just going to paint the whole thing and I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Okay, welcome back. Okay, some things to kind of keep in mind. It's really easy to get your gray too dark. So make sure you maybe help the children making sure that they don't add too much black to their white paint. And I think it'll turn out better. Okay, and then make sure that also that they cover their entire page except for their ornament. All right, so now the paint is still tacky, but we can go ahead and paint the branch on. So all you do is take some of your brown paint and just have them go over the line where they drew their branch. Okay, just like that. All right, then we're going to take some green paint, and we're going to make some pine needles. Now, kind of keep in mind that the pine needles are going to go upwards. So they're going to go straight like this, just like that. And it actually is better if your brown is still a little wet. So notice how the brown paint kind of streaked along inside with the green. It makes it kind of look more natural, and just go ahead and make like little sticks going straight up. And we're just going to do that all along. Like this. Do it to the entire branch. Even at the top, because the branch actually starts further in, doesn't it? Okay, so just kind of go like this and have the kids go upwards. I don't know if it's really upwards, but it's not backwards, right? All right, just like that. You kids are following along. And if I go too fast, you can always put it on pause and then catch up. Okay, I'm just gonna fill in this whole branch with some green pine needles, like that. Okay. All right, like that, I guess. Okay. All right. Now I need a little bit of black. I'm going to add a little bit of black here, just a tiny dot, so that I can make the hanger. So the hanger is going to come up here, and it's going to appear to go over the branch. So you're going to want to go like this so that it, whoops, maybe get some water on my brush here. That might make it go easier. Okay, so here goes. Okay, and then I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to skip it just right there. I don't, because it's going behind the branch. Go like that. Okay, and there it is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and paint the ornament now. You're going to need some red acrylic paint for that. All right, so just go ahead and put some in the middle of their, I think I'm going to get a paintbrush that's kind of medium. All right, here we go. I'm going to get my paintbrush wet again. And what we're going to do, you can still see, I can still see, maybe it's kind of far away, but you should still be able to see the black line that the children traced. Okay, so just go ahead and outline it like this. Go around it. Have your paintbrush flat to the paper and go around and outline the entire circle. Like that, and then you fill it in. Notice how I made sure that my paint came right up to the ornament. You can kind of see that I even went inside my circle. I'd rather that because I can probably cover that up mostly with paint. It's better than just going on the outside and leaving a white edge around it. You want to make sure that all your paint covers your whole paper. So I'd have the children kind of go right on the inside of the ornament so you know that it's all going to be covered with paint. Then you just fill it all in. That's so simple. Just like that. Okay, now while the paint is still wet, just get some little bit of white paint, just a little bit, and you take your small brush, just like this, some white paint, and what we're going to do is go like this, and you're going to make a curve so it looks like it's round, just like that. Oops, it didn't show up very good. We might have to wait till it dries a little bit. Kind of sometimes do it while it's wet so it kind of blends. Might have to wait a minute. You do it on both sides like this. Okay, we might come back and add a little bit more paint. Okay. All right. Then we're going to paint the top of this right here white. Oops, still red. I need to get some white paint. My brush, make sure your paintbrush is clean. All right. We can fix it though. When I make mistakes like that, I just wait till my paint is dry. See, it's still wet. I will wait till that dries, and then I'll go over it again with white paint, and it'll cover it up. I'll go ahead and fill that in. But they can do that next if, hopefully they don't mess it up like I did. Like that. Okay. So now let's see, this is the tricky part, and I hope this works. I've never done this before, but this is where you're going to take your sponges and you're going to press down like this. It's going to make it look like there's Christmas lights in the background. All right, so what we're going to use is the watercolors. I'm just going to get my sponge wet. I tried it before, let's see, and then I'm going to kind of dap it off. Let's see, like that. And you press down. You don't have the kids get their sponge too wet. Okay, and then maybe take a different size and get a different color. But you do want to have it wet, but not too wet. Maybe kind of dap it off a couple times. Okay. All right, now I think I will use blue. I think I'm going to use this great big one. I hope I'm not making a mistake by doing that, but we'll see. Okay, I'm just getting it wet here. It's okay to go right over the top of another one like that, like I just did. We're just gonna go. Okay. All right. All right. What do you think? I think it's okay, huh? Okay, just like that. Okay. Now, well, that's all drying. You've got to be careful the kids aren't going, you know, crazy with it. They shouldn't paint their whole background with it, but just wherever they, just like if it was a Christmas tree. Now get some white paint on your brush and come back over here, and we're going to add just some highlights to our tree up here now that the branches are pretty much dry. So wait till you're done with everything else, and then come back and have them add, just like they're doing the branches again. Just go straight out like you're doing like a stick, and just add a few. Kind of makes it look like snow maybe. Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? Hope so. All right. Okay, now I think I'll come back and I'm going to add a little bit. It's still kind of wet, but that's all right. Here we go. All right. Go over the top of that. All right, I guess that's okay. All right. Now, in the middle of the ornament, you can have the kids, you can wait till it completely dries. It'd probably be the best, but I'm not going to, and I hope I don't mess up. You can use some black paint with a little brush and have them write, you can write joy or believe or their name. I'm going to just write, I think joy, because it's smaller. I know I'll have more room. Enough room, because it could. There we go, just like that. All right, then I think, I don't know, I think I might want to outline this too, just because. You may not have the kids do this. This might be a little bit tricky for them to do that. But if you want to, you can. Okay, everybody. Okay, I hope you liked this project. I'm anxious to see everyone's photos. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, make a comment down below, and let me know how you liked it. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.